Let's face the truth. Women don't know how to handle it when you stop caring. And if you've experienced it before, you've probably seen it firsthand. You've been giving her attention, chasing her, making her the center of your world. Then, suddenly you back off. You stop texting as much, stop chasing, and start focusing on yourself. The moment that happens, her world starts spinning. The desperation kicks in. Now, I know this might sound harsh, but here's the reality. When you lose interest in her, that's when she starts fighting for your attention. That's when she becomes obsessed with getting you back. She might not show it at first, but the moment she realizes you're no longer pursuing her, it triggers something deep inside her. She starts wondering, why did he stop? And it's not necessarily because she cares about you more. It's because she can no longer control the dynamic, and that's unsettling to her. When you pull back, when you stop giving her the validation and attention she's used to, something changes. She starts chasing you instead. And let's be honest, this is when a woman becomes the most desperate, when she senses that you're slipping away. She'll do whatever it takes to get you to care again. But here's the kicker. This desperation doesn't come from a place of real love or genuine interest. It comes from the fear of losing control and the need to validate herself through your attention. When you stop playing her game, you flip the script. Suddenly, she's the one fighting for your time, your energy, and your affection. And let's face it, if you're sick of the chase and tired of always having to prove yourself, it's time to make her realize that she has to earn your attention. Stop giving it away for free and watch her scramble when she knows you're losing. Interest mustn't. The moment you stop chasing, she starts chasing you. It's a crazy dynamic, but it's the truth. When you're constantly pursuing her, texting her first, and always being available, you've already set the tone. You've shown her that you're eager, predictable, and she can have you whenever she wants. But the minute you stop doing that, the game changes. Women love the thrill of the chase. It's not about being cruel or playing games. It's about creating a dynamic where there's mystery and challenge. When you stop chasing, you immediately make her work for your attention, and that's when the desperation sets in. Here's a practical example. Let's say you've been texting her all the time, giving her lots of attention, responding quickly. Then one day, you decide to stop texting first. You don't reply immediately. You're not always available for her. Within a few days, she starts texting you more. She starts calling more. She checks in to try and rekindle that spark. This is the power of backing off. When you stop chasing, she's no longer in control of the situation. The ball is now in your court. She only values you when you're hard to get. It's a hard pill to swallow. But the truth is, a woman will only truly value you when you're hard to get. If you're always there, always showing up at her doorstep or sending constant texts, she'll start to take you for granted. You've made yourself too easy to access, and the effort she puts into pursuing you diminishes. Women don't want things that come too easily. They want to feel like they have to work for something worthwhile. When you're always available, always eager to please, you remove the challenge. The excitement fades, and the relationship becomes predictable and stale. Now, let's talk about how to create that mystery. When you don't make yourself available 24/7, when you show that you have your own life, your own goals, and your own priorities, that's when she starts to take notice. She will start wondering what you're up to, why you're not texting her back right away, or why you're not chasing her like you used to. That curiosity will make her want you more. And as the chase begins for her, she starts realizing that she has to work a little harder to keep your attention. Now you're someone who has his own life and standards. She starts chasing you. Aggressively, when a woman senses that you've lost interest, her behavior shifts dramatically. Women are wired to respond to the dynamics of attention and scarcity, especially in relationships. When you pull back, it triggers her fear of losing something valuable. Suddenly, She becomes highly motivated to win back your attention and validate her position in your life. She starts chasing you in ways she didn't before. This shift could look like her texting you more frequently, initiating calls, or showing up in places where she knows she'll see you. Her tone becomes sweeter, and she goes out of her way to accommodate your needs or desires. This is her attempt to re-establish the connection she feels slipping away. Imagine this: you've been regularly calling or texting her first. Over time, you notice that she only reciprocates when it's convenient for